Hello and welcome everyone. Danny Garola, pinkbarnstamper.com, coming to you from Tucson, Arizona. I am here to share with you my alternatives to the paper pumpkin for Time for Cake. It is August the 29th. It is the last Thursday of the month. As you guys know, I try to come in every last Thursday of the month to share my alternatives to our paper pumpkin that was just mailed out to everybody. So again, for August, it is Time for Cake. This is going to make some super adorable birthday cards here. So what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys how to actually put together the 3 intended cards. And then I'm going to share with you my alternatives. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this. So in your kit, when you receive your paper pumpkin box, it's going to tell you what the month is, the year, and the name of the kit. When you open it up, you're going to find a sealed little package. Now mine has been opened because I have clearly played with this to get my alternatives made for you guys, or actually just cut and ready for me to put together with you guys. But the kit actually comes with a 3-leaf pamphlet in here that will show you step by step on how to put each one of these cards together, along with what you need to stamp, where you need to stamp, what color you need to stamp in. This month it actually came with the Night of Navy Stampin' Spot. I'm going to go ahead and use my big Night of Navy since it's already open. This kit was kind of special because it actually came with 2 stamp sets in it. So normally our kit is going to come with 1 stamp set, but this kit, they had shared with us that they were going to throw in a little freebie in there. And so you're going to get a whole nother stamp set in there as well. So this one's kind of cool because you've got all of your individual numbers in here. So when you're making your birthday cards, you can personalize them and add their age to that. So that's really super fun that they did that. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our first card. So it shows us on the back side of it what we need for each of our 3 cards. So you have number 1, 2, and 3. And then they show you all the items that you're going to need to gather to create those cards. So I'm going to hold this here and I'm going to make sure I have everything that I need for this card. Let me grab it here. So it shows our super cute little envelope. We are going to need our little piece of navy, and it shows us this long piece right here that has all these candles on it. It says that we are going to need the long, whoops, not that one, the long candle with the flowery, or starburst, I guess they would be. And I'm going to mount that to one of my blocks because we're going to need that. And it also says that we need our little candle right here and our little candle starburst. We're going to put that there. And then Make-A-Wish. So we need our Make-A-Wish. Now, in your kit, your very first kit is going to come with a acrylic block. So you would have to actually move your stamps around as you're stamping with this. But since I have all these handy dandy little blocks here, I'm going to just use them all. And then also it says that we need lost count. And then it says to grab our dimensionals that they supply for us, our mini glue dots that they supply for us. Let's set those up there. And I think that is what we're going to need. Oh, we also need our little, those are right here. They also gave us little die cut pieces. So it says that we're going to need 3 of the little candles here. I'm going to set those over there. So we need to grab 3 of those. And then what else did it say? Oh, and then one of the pink tags. Well, that's actually petal pink. If you ever want to know the colors that coordinate with the kit, on the back of the pamphlet, you can see where it says get started. It shows you all the contents that are inside of your kit. And then right below it says coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors. So for this kit, it's Moody Mauve, Night of Navy, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, Pretty in Pink, Wild Wheat, and Rose Gold. So yeah, it's pretty cool how they set you up and let you know all the things. All right, so I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to move this aside just so we can get started. So up here, it shows you the little Stampin' spot, but like I said, I'm going to be using my big ink pad. I've already got my stamps applied to my acrylic block. So then it shows that we need to stamp our 3 little candles here. And look at the little rose gold, the foiling that's on there to make it really sparkle. We need to stamp those with the small candle in our Night of Navy. So it says to start out by doing that. So we're just going to take this and stamp that right like so. Plop that off. And like that. Okay, there we go. There's all of those. Then it says that we need to open up our card base here. Now remember, this is the longer piece of card and it's already been scored where it needs to be. It shows the long candle going right here, and then the small candle being angled about right like that. Now I could be off on my alignment there, but that's okay. We're gonna do it just like that. And then I'm gonna take my little candle burst just like so. And then it says that we need the lost count. And it shows lost count going right below here. Okay. And then we have to take our little tag, pop out the little hole there, and then we need to take the Make a Wish and make a wish with our hole to the right hand side. We're going to take this, ink that up pretty nice so it gets a nice crisp image on there. I'm going to hold that for just a couple of seconds to let that ink marinate into that paper. And voila. There we go. And I think that is all the stamping that it tells us to do on this first card. Now it shows us holding this out. What does it show? It shows folding this piece back, this piece forward. Let's see. Now see, these fun folds can get a little confusing for me. So this piece is going to fold in. Let's see. That one it's showing to go backwards. Okay. We need to grab our bone folder. Now it looks like I have that part correct. Oh, that's why. Because now this needs to be folded back. And then this comes forward, I'm assuming, because it does show. If I look at the front right here, it shows 3 flaps. So then I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that looks about right, because then when we open this up, it folds out like so. Okay, so now let's adhere. We've got our 3 little candles here. It says to put, what does it want on that? It wants dimensionals on the back of that. So these here, we are going to take these and get the first one started here. Put one in the center and then one on the little base. Pop that off. And it shows the first one going on the little flap right here. Just like that. The next one, again, add our dimensionals. So today was the first day to get set up for Comic-Con that my husband and my son and myself are getting ready for. So today was the day that we went down and picked up the tickets and the placement of where our booth is going to be. And when my husband and son got there to get everything, kind of time had gotten ahead of them, or actually the other person that we were going to meet there had some things come up and didn't get, so that's why I'm doing this as a not live video, just so you guys know, like, what happened with you, girl? That's why. Time kind of got ahead of us and things happen, so I am here to share this with you this way, and we're going to make it work. Okay, so now it looks like I need to flip this over so you can see most of the time they can fit your first card on one pamphlet or each card on one pamphlet. But for this, just know that your steps 4 and 5 are down in the middle of your second one. So what we need to do with this is our card base does not open like a regular card because we've got this little fun fold going on here. So this is just a single piece of decorative paper here. This is going to get some, I think this is getting dimensionalized on there as well. So what it is showing, I'm going to actually do it my way. I know they show to tie a ribbon around first, but I'm going to do it this way, just so I can get my ribbon to kind of somewhat stay in place. Oops, nope, we don't need to right there. And then I'm going to put that there, grab my ribbon. Now the ribbon that came in this is just gorgeous. It is a rose gold ribbon as well. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to lay this on here and pull this. Now, because it's been on this spool, it is a little twisty. So if you just pull it, then that way it won't be so wound up. Now it does tell you that you need to have about 18 inches. So if you look at your pamphlet here, your pamphlet does have a little ruler along the bottom. So it's saying to cut a piece that's the full length of our pamphlet. So that is what I'm going to do. And they do that so you make sure that they have given you enough to create all 3 of your cards. So then you can't say, well, I didn't get enough, because that's why they even measure it out for you. Okay, so now this is going to get, I folded this the wrong way. There we go. get my pamphlet folded back the way that I need it. This is going to get wrapped right around here. And I'm going to try to pull that up and get that kind of centered. And then we are going to pull this down just like so. And then while we have that little knot there, I am going to, I think actually I'm going to put this on here first. So I'm going to put this right on this piece of ribbon and hope that I can get this on here. There we go. We're going to go like that. And then we are going to make a bow. Just like that. And then let's create a bow. Just like so here. Kind of tighten that down, and that will hold just like that. If you wanted to, you could actually put something that would hold that in place, but I don't think you need to, because once we put this on here, I'm going to move that up, and now it says to place your dimensionals just like this. So see, now it's going to hold that piece of ribbon in place once you get that centered. So voila. Then we're going to take the backings off of these. So my dog is in the background. Hopefully you guys don't have to hear him snoring. I think my husband might actually snore too, because I'm doing this while he is in bed. Okay, we're gonna push that down just like that. I think I might try to make this a little bit tighter on here. There we go, that's better, because then that'll hold that little tag a little bit nicer on there. And then I'm just gonna curl that around. So there we go. So isn't that cute? So then when you untie that, it opens out into the card and makes a really neat little fun fold. And then you've got the really pretty matching little envelope for that. So that is card number 1 that is intended for this kit. So let's do card number 2. The next one is super cute. I love this little cake on here. So the next one, we have the card base of the cake. We also have the little, oh shoot, I grabbed the wrong envelope for this one. So actually, this envelope is for that one. Isn't that cute that they decorate the insides of the envelopes as well to make it all match? Matchy, matchy. This envelope goes with this one. Okay, so you've got that. It says that on the back of this one, we are going to need, where did my other sheet go? This one, we need the little slices of cake. So we're gonna need that, this, and one of these. So you get 2 sheets of these. So you can put one for each one of your cakes. So there's that. And then what else? Let's see. It looks like we also need our little pink. Hey, can you check the camera? Andre, can you check the camera? It keeps going off. And then you need this little pink piece right here that we're going to stamp on. And then we have these cute little stickers that say hooray. Those are already laser cut on sticker paper. Check out these little forks. Look at the little fork. Isn't that cute? They're made out of little gold foil paper. So there's the fork. And we need another one of these little candles. So for this, it says that we need the stamps. Let me clean off some of these here because we don't need that one. We are going to need the little burst. And then it looks like we need It's Time for Cake stamp set this time. So let's get that one. Mounted on a block. It's time for cake. All right, I think that is what we need here. All right, so it shows us needing to stamp our candle again on the little blue, just like so. Okay, that part is done. And then on our little pink piece, we need to stamp It's Time for Cake. Just like that. Okay. Then looks like that's all we need to do for stamping for this one. Let's go ahead and fold our card base. It's already scored for us. So all we have to do is fold that and burnish it. Look, it looks like it's sitting on a little plate. Let's move that out of the way. Now, on the backs of these actually show using 3 of the mini glue dots. These are a little adhesive, so they even give you adhesive. So in case you want to take this kit to someone's house and make this kit together with someone, you don't even have to bring your own glue. They supply it all to you. Okay, those are done. Now on the back of our It's Time for Cake, it shows putting 3 of our little mini dimensionals on that. Okay, our candle we're going to do again with 2 dimensionals, like so, and our fork gets 2, so 1 on that and then 1 in this little space right here. Okay, perfect. Everything has adhesive on it. Our stickers are already pre-sticky on the back of those. So it looks like we need to put our little candle on first. So if we take this and place this right like so, like that, and then our little pieces, it shows this pink florally one first. I'm going just like this on here at an angle. Okay, the next one is going to be the cake one, but because I'm doing 3 different pieces, I like to do the top and the bottom first, and then I can space what I need in between. So the pecan pie with the pink floral is going to go there. Then we've got our little confetti piece here. That's going to go right in the middle, just like so. Our fork is going to go down on the plate, just like this. Okay, then we're going to put It's Time for Cake. Let's turn it the correct way. And this is going to go right like so. And then we have our hooray sticker here. Come here. Okay, this might call for some tweezers because it keeps getting stuck to my fingers. All right, and this is going to go right like so. Hooray, it's time for cake. Isn't that cute? All right, so there is that one finished. I really like this fork. That's so cute. So there's card number 2. All right, and then card number 3 is all about our birthday cakes. And so it uses it has this really cute envelope for it. Really cute and festive. And then we need this card base with this here. We also need our little banner. Got these really cute laser cut banners. Okay, there's that. We need our balloons. We've got a big balloon, a medium balloon, and another medium balloon. Okay, so that's that. And so it shows us needing to stamp. Oh, come on. It's showing that we need to stamp our, let's go ahead and fold our card base. So this card base is patterned both front and back. The 2 little balloons on here, we're actually going to use those. So let's grab these 2 little blocks. We're going to use that little cutie and this little cutie. And then we also need happy birthday. Now, this happy birthday is at a slant because it is going to slant right here on. Since it is night here, I am having issues with bugs coming in. These little tiny gnat things. I don't know if you saw it go crawling by there, but it's because I have my lights on and I'm right by my window. And for some reason, they see that light, and they want to drive me bananas. Okay, so it shows us stamping a couple of these little balloons. So it shows the little striped one being stamped right up here. And then right down here in this corner. Okay. And then the one with the little flowers on it, it shows it going right next to this Moody Mauve and down in this bottom corner. So we just added some extra balloons. Okay. Then we need to grab our little banner and our happy birthday sentiment. And that's going to get stamped right in that banner. Oh, that's so cute. All right, now we are done with stamping for that one. So let's go ahead and get this together. So it shows we have all 3 of our balloons having dimensionals on the back. On my little white backings here. So here's our dimensionals. It shows the big one getting 3. Put down that. And then 2 on the medium ones. Oops. 1, 2. Okay, and then it looks like our banner is going to get some mini glue dots. So it shows 3 of those. Just like that, okay. And then we need to put dimensionals on this piece. So 1 there, 1 there. And then 2 in the middle, holding that upwards, 2 I said. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this put. So this is going to be a landscape card. We're going to put this right on, so. Okay, our big balloon is going to go right in the center. Just like that. This one's going to go right up over here. And then this little striped one. I love the colors in this. I love the pinks with the brown. And then this one is going to get tucked behind that, right like so. Okay. Then we're going to take off the backing of our mini glue dots for our banner. And our banner is going to go right down here. So cute. Okay. Oh, I did forget to put dimensionals on the back of my banner. You're supposed to put 2 dimensionals to hold up these ends, and I missed that. So we are just going to go ahead and add those on there with our fingers, okay? And then let's add, it shows us needing 8 inches of our ribbon, but now I gotta find, okay, there they are. So 8 inches, we're gonna go here, there's our 8. Cut that. And then it says to make a cute little bow out of your ribbon. My little tail for my bow is not wanting to stay where it needs to. Oh, geez Louise. I did not get that very straight. Look at that. I got a knot in it also. Oh, geez. You know me and my bows, right? Okay, well my bow is going to be a little bit shorter than 8 inches, but that's okay. And then that is going to get used with another one of our little mini glue dots right here at the knot of the little balloon knot, and there we go. And there is our bow. Isn't that so cute? Oh, I love that foiling that they've put on that rose gold. So pretty. Okay, so those are our 3 intended cards. Now see, here's the super fun matching envelope for that. Adorable. Okay, let me get some of this cleaned up a little bit here so I can bring in what I need to share with you guys for my alternatives. So I've got a few cards and a scrapbook layout to show you guys. Okay, so for my first card, I have a pecan pie base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're just gonna fold this in half and give that a good crease. The next piece that I have, this is Pretty in Pink. This is cut at 3 3/8 by 4 7/8. And then this piece here is 3 1/4. Ooh, I have a fly that decided to photobomb by 4 3/4. And then I grabbed one of those little pieces of part of that cake because it goes with that pecan pie. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere these 2 pieces together. Just like so. There's only a small little 1/8 of an inch around that. That is going to then go on here. And then, hey. And then we're going to cut this right in half. And then this is going to go just like that. So see, I cut that little piece in half. And we're going to hang those edges off just a little bit because I am going to bring in, ooh, after I get rid of this fly. Oh my gosh. He's going to drive me bananas. Oh. Of course, with these bright lights, he just thinks he is in heaven, but heaven is not in my workspace, my friend. I'm going to get out my Stylish Shapes dies, and I'm going to grab the second from largest circle, and I'm going to die cut this from some basic white scrap. Okay, so that's going to go just like that on there. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get this piece. I'm going to use some of my regular dimensionals, just like that. Okay, this is going to go right on here like so. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and stamp. And I think I'm going to put the Make a Wish right there. You know what I think? I think I might, oh no, that one won't work. I was thinking of maybe using the striped piece off of my, I have a scrap sitting over here off of another one of my cards that I think might actually look better in place than this little brown piece. Now that I look at that, I don't think I like it. Oh, here it is. This is what I was looking at. Oh, no. Oh, come on. all these scraps thrown over here. And of course, the one piece that I am looking for would be the one that I can't find. So on the bottom of this card right here, let me just show you the card. Oh, that is it. See this blue stripe? I think I might like that better on there. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm going to put these aside. We can maybe use those for something different. So I just think this striped piece might be a little bit better on here. So we're gonna go with that instead. Just like that. I might need to cut that down just a hair more. Okay, that's better. Okay, let's cut this right about here. And I think we're gonna do that across there. I like that much better. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's gonna go across there. Sometimes when you're playing around with things, things change. Just the way card making works. So we're gonna do Make a Wish, and then I was also thinking about bringing in one of these little banners, and we could either put the banner up here and then do Make a Wish where it says Happy Birthday. What do you guys think of that? Maybe I don't like that on there. I think we're just gonna do Make a Wish. Because I don't like the white on the white, to be honest with you. So we're gonna do Make a Wish right like so. We can actually come in here and stamp one of these little balloons right there. Okay. Oh, that's much better. Okay, and then we're going to pop that up. But you know what I might actually do is I might take a little bit of that Pretty in Pink, and I think, or actually no, I'm going to take some pecan pie, and I'm going to take one of my little mini brushes here, and I'm just going to dab that in there a little bit, and then I'm going to come over here and rub some of that, you know, excess stuff off, but then I'm going to go around the edge of this to just give that a little bit of that distressed look to this circle. And then that will then go just like that. Oh yeah, much better. Let's put a couple dimensionals on this. Like so. And then now let's put that right, whoops, right in the center of this. And there we go. There is card number 1 for my alternatives. All right, Fly, you really need to buzz off. You are really not welcome. Ugh, Jesus. Get out of here, golly. He is quite a pest. Okay, so there is the first one. Okay, now on to my second card. Now this one is going to be using a mat. Again, just a single piece of paper for my mat. This is 4 by 5 1/4. This piece here is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then I have a 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, that's going to be for that. And then I have a piece of petal pink to match my base. This is 4x9. It has been scored at the 3 and the 6 mark, and then I've just folded that like a little accordion. That is going to go there. And then I have my piece that has my balloons on it, and I am going to cut that down to fit on the front of that. So what I'm going to do is just cut some of the edges off. But first I'm gonna do like what they have on there, where we stamp some of those cute little balloons on there. I just think that really adds kind of a nice touch to that. I really want to know where this fly came from, because my house is closed all day long because of the fact that we have the AC on. And of course, why does he have to photobomb? He wants to be a star of the show, apparently. Okay, so I'm gonna go like that. And then I need to decide the size of this. So one of these is going to be 4 by 3. So I need to cut this down. So I'm going to cut just a little bit at a time off of here to get this to fit. So there's 4 by 3 we need. So right now this is at 3 1/4. So I'm going to do an 1/8 of an inch off the bottom and an 1/8 of an inch off the top to make that, voila, perfect to fit in that little section there. Okay, so this is going to fold like this. So I want to put this, adhere this right on the front of that. Look, I think he heard me talking crap and he left. He's like, fine, I don't want to be a part of your stupid show. Okay, that's gonna go like that. Let's go ahead and get all these other pieces adhered. Now this piece here is just cut out of a piece of that envelope. I cut that down out of there. I just love the colors on that. Okay, and then that, let's see, how do I like it? I think I like it like that. Okay, this is going to be our front, and when we hold that open, we need to make sure we put glue back here. So when it's folded, see how it looks like a big Z and an accordion? We're going to adhere this back piece right onto our card base, centering that just like so. Oh, see, he heard me talking. And so that's gonna go like that. So let's get this good and burnished down so our little piece will stay. And look, and I made it crooked. Oh, that'll work. I think I might rip it if I go to take that off of there. Yep. Okay, it's gonna have to be good. All right, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of those big balloons right here, and I'm gonna put that big balloon there, and then I'm going to take this piece with that happy birthday. Again, stamp that in the center. I'm going to pop this up with some dimensionals. I'm just going to use 2 of mine. I'm going to put that right in the center there. And then I'm going to put this right across the center portion of that with just a little bit of glue, just like so. And then we've got this really cute little mechanism that pops open. We can put a little piece of white in there. Where'd my scrap? Oh, that's right, it's sitting over here. So you could cut a little piece of white to go in the inside of there. So then when they pull this open, you can have something there, you can have something here. I was actually thinking about cutting some of these down and putting this right there. So then when this is folded up, that could be like that. So that is my second card, little fun fold there. That being crooked is going to bug me, so I'm going to have to figure that out. But that is card number 2. Okay, card number 3 is another little fun fold. So again, I've decided to bring in that base, which is already from this kit here. This is 5.5 by 4 1/4. I've got a piece here, which is also 5.5 by 4 1/4. I have scored this at 1 2 3/4, and then this folds up like so. So the first piece you fold, so it almost looks like a Z. Your big piece to the back, then your center piece up, and then your very small piece to the front. And again, we're going to burnish all these down, okay, like so. Now this is going to fit in the center of your card just like this. Now I have taken a piece of that card base that we had, and I have cut that to fit right over the front of this, which when this little mechanism is closed, this is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. So that would go just like that. And then I cut one of those bases that folded all the way out. I cut a little piece of that, and that is going to go right on top of that. So we can go ahead and adhere that piece to the front of that. Okay, that goes like that. And all we're going to do is put glue on this little 1-inch folded piece here, and then line this up on that and fold that down. Okay, just like so. And then again, when that opens, it comes like this. So then that is now going to get adhered right to the front of that. Okay, that's going to go right here. Okay, so that goes right in the center. And like I said, when that opens, it comes like this. Now what I'm going to do in the inside of this is I'm going to take one of these, I want one of these little candles, and we're going to stamp on that little candle like so. And that I'm going to stick right here on the inside. I do like that. So I wanted that to be inside, so when that's closed, they open that and they can see. Now let's see what is the last sentiment that I did not use yet. So there's that one. Where did I put the other stamps? Oh, there it is. that one says celebrate. So we can put celebrate in the inside of there, but we've got some more of these little pieces here. I don't like that. Let's see, what else could we put on here? We could do the, well, hooray is not going to work because it is blue. I think I might actually just put a piece of this pink across here. That's kind of cute. Or we can stamp a banner and let me see, where's that little banner at? See, I want to know if this would fit on there. Oh, it would. Oh, maybe not. I was thinking if I stamped on there with a different color, or we can actually take, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take another one of those stylish shapes dies, and I'm going to make a little banner. I'm going to use this little banner right here from the Stylish Shapes dies. So let me cut this out really quick. Hopefully my fly friend will entertain you as I'm cutting this out, since he's deciding to be in the business. Okay, now what I was thinking, and that's not going to fit, so that won't work. I could do, let's do this. Let's put this on here with this. I'm going to try to do something really quick. I'm going to try to straighten this stamp out to get it straight enough that I can stamp happy birthday across this, and I think we can. I think our rubber stamps are easy enough to manipulate to get it straight, just like so. To take this and stamp on here, oh, that's gonna look perfect. Huh. Okay, so I'm gonna go see how that turned out just by manipulating that stamp a little bit to make that straight. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to adhere this right onto my little banner that I made right across the center here. That's so cute. Okay, and what else I'm going to do is take some more of that right here. Let's close this now because we're done stamping. With that, I'm going to take another piece of this and cut a length of this off, probably about like right there. Run it through my fingers, kind of straighten that out a little bit. I'm going to take just a small little portion of Terran tape and just put that right across the bottom here. Or not the bottom, but kind of the center portion. Then I'm going to take this and then just kind of manipulate it through. Kind of like that. And then we're going to take a couple of dimensionals and put on the back of this. Just like that. And of course this fly has ADD because he will not make up his mind where he wants to be. Okay, so I'm going to put that right there. And that just adds kind of a little bit of that rose gold on there to make those little candles just kind of stand out. So there is our last card that I have come up with. And I have used quite a bit of the product from this, I will have you know. But I probably could I could probably make maybe 2 more cards using the stuff that I have, but I'm pretty sure this will have a refill kit that you guys can get your hands on and use a lot more of this product. But isn't that so cute how that looks? Just a simple, cute little fun fold. All right, let me move some of this stuff out of the way so I can bring in my scrapbook layout. But let me clean off these stamps so when I set them over here, I don't wind up putting any papers on top of it and ruin any of my projects. It'll be so nice when I get out to that barn and have all that space out there. And then if I want to go out there, you know, at 2 o'clock in the morning and craft, I can. And then I don't have to worry about thinking that I'm waking up anybody in my house. Because sometimes I'm like that. I wake up with a card idea in my mind and I want to just get up and play, but right now, being inside of the bedroom, I'm afraid that I'm going to wake my husband up, and thank goodness he's got this whole weekend off for Comic-Con, but still. Okay, there we go. We'll get all that stuff out of the way. And I'm going to keep this out because I do want to add a little bow to my scrapbook page, but I wanted to make sure that I had enough of that little ribbon to make the rest of my projects. Okay, so here is my scrapbook page that I came up with. I've got to figure out how to keep this down. I did use a little mini glue dot, but I don't think that's working all too great here. So there is my scrapbook page. As you can see, I've used the balloons from this. I've used the little cake pieces like I've done over here. I did put the piece of cake. I cut that out of that card base. Let's see, do I have another one of those card bases? So it's from this card base here. Where is that card? Oh, here it is. So I've pretty much just taken this piece and I cut it out of the card. That's how I had that little blue piece right there for my first alternative card. So I've cut that out, and that's what I've put down at the bottom as my focal point for this scrapbook page for a birthday layout. Now, what I have planned is each one of my little squares. Now, those are from the insides of my envelopes. So these are, I think, 2 by 3, I think. Where did my ruler just go? Did I drop it? Wow. I did have a ruler sitting right here. It always sits right here. I don't know what I've done with it. I've probably dropped it. But let me actually take this right here and I can measure it. So that is 2.5 by 2.5 is the size of my little squares. Now, because those are 2.5 by 2.5, I also plan on doing photos that are going to be 2.5 by 2.5 by 2.5 little square photos in these 3. So that's what those are open for. And now my little pecan pie pieces are a 3 by 4. But I did want to take, this time I'm going to use my bone folder because it didn't work out too well the last time. So I'm going to take a not bone folder, my bow maker, and I am going to make a bow because I want a bow to be on the end of my balloons. Just like so. I'm going to cut the end of that. And I'm going to take my little bow off of here. And I want this put right like that. So I'm going to grab a little mini glue dot and put at the little center of my bow and just put that right on there like so. I just think that kind of dresses that up a little bit and gives it a little bit more character. Now, what I was thinking is I think I might go to like Michael's or Hobby Lobby or something like that and get like some letters and make the word happy birthday right along here. Maybe get some fancy letters and put the word happy birthday. I think that might be kind of cute. So there you guys go. I actually took some more of the inside pieces here. This one is actually part of that card base because the blue just wouldn't coordinate well. But then I used these two pieces and I just made little triangles and made it look like it's a little flag sitting here, a little banner for the birthday. And then I've stamped kind of some random little candles and some of those little bursts just around, just to give it a little bit more, I don't know, kind of eye-catching, because this has got some of those bursts. So that's what I did. And then I took some of my pieces of my cake and just kind of randomly put those around to keep that color scheme moving around my page. So I hope you enjoy that. That is my 12 by 12. Thank you guys so much for coming in and watching my alternatives. I will bring all those cards back in and share with you. So there's the envelope. That one goes with this card here. Okay, then we've got the next envelope, which is that pink. And it goes with, I'm missing a card. It goes with my cake. This one here goes with that one there. And then I've got my alternatives that I have done some fun little springy kind of action little fun fold cards here, just to kind of give the person who receives these just kind of something fun to play around with. And then this one here, using that piece from the bottom of that card that I already cut my cake out of here, and just kind of adding that as my focal point. All right, you guys, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Take care of yourself. I love you all. Bye-bye.